Welcome to my channel. Today, we dive into one of the most shocking and unpredictable wildlife encounters you could imagine. King cobra versus goat. It may sound like an uneven match, but nature often surprises us in the most dramatic ways. Let's break down this intense showdown, explore the strengths and weaknesses of both animals, and find out what would really happen if a massive king cobra went head-to-head with a full-grown goat. Native to South and Southeast Asia, this apex predator is known for its intelligence, agility, and lethal venom. Despite its fearsome reputation, the king cobra is a reclusive creature. It prefers to avoid conflict, only attacking when provoked or threatened. The king cobra. Silent assassin of the wild, the king cobra is the world's longest venomous snake, growing up to 18 feet long, but don't let its calm demeanor fool you. The king cobra has venom powerful enough to kill an elephant in a single bite. Excellent vision that allows it to detect prey moving over 100 feet away. Goats have coexisted with snakes in many rural and mountainous regions for thousands of years. Agility and speed, especially when striking. A signature move, lifting 1/3 of its body upright, flaring its iconic hood to intimidate its enemy. When hunting, it primarily preys on other snakes, but in survival situations, it may attack birds, lizards, and small mammals. The goat, tough, brave, and surprisingly resilient. The goat might not seem like a natural opponent for a venomous snake, but don't underestimate it. Here's what the goat brings to the table. Strong legs and sharp hooves, capable of delivering powerful kicks. The muddy terrain slows movement, and the tall grasses reduce visibility. The goat is grazing peacefully. Meanwhile, the king cobra slithers silently through the wet underbrush. Suddenly, they spot each other, searching for prey or a warm place to hide. High alertness and fast reaction times, especially in unfamiliar environments. It bolts a few feet, but then, realizing its kids are nearby, it turns back, ready to defend. But when cornered or protecting its young, a goat can become aggressively defensive, charging and kicking with impressive force. Instinctive fear of snakes, which often makes goats flee quickly. The king cobra rises, hood flared, its body towering 1/3 of its full length. Hissing echoes across the field. It's a warning. Back off or die. Thick fur and skin in certain areas, potentially reducing the effect of a venomous bite to some extent. In most cases, a goat will avoid conflict with predators. The setting, a rice field encounter. The goat tries to sidestep, but the cobra's fangs sink into its front leg. Venom is delivered in less than a second. The venom targets the nervous system, and paralysis is imminent. Let us imagine this intense face-off unfolds in a rural rice field, a common location in Southeast Asia where both goats and king cobras may cross paths. If the cobra delivers a dry bite, the goat might survive. Some farmers have even witnessed goats recovering from snake bites with quick treatment. A full envenomation dose can kill a goat in under 30 minutes. The clash, goat versus king cobra. The cobra is flung into the mud but quickly recovers. Round 1, deciding. It rarely wastes energy on creatures that don't pose a threat or serve as prey. While it lacks complex strategy, its willingness to fight makes it an unpredictable foe. The goat freezes, its nostrils flare as it detects movement in the grass, but the cobra twists around and lands a second bite, this time to the neck. The cobra hisses again. Now both hunter and defender are exhausted, but goats are prey animals, and this one reacts instinctively. Round 2. The first strike. The cobra slithers closer, measuring its opponent. With lightning speed, it launches forward. The goat bleats in pain and backs away, stumbling. Its leg begins to swell. Who wins? But this goat is tough. Despite the bite, it charges forward and strikes the snake with a strong hoof, catching it. Its venom, speed, and precision are too much for a goat to handle. But the goat's bravery and power shouldn't be dismissed. But against a full-grown king cobra, survival is unlikely. Round 3, desperation and damage. Realizing its prey won't fall instantly, the cobra circles again, but the venom is already working. The goat is slowing, its breathing labored. In a last act of defiance, the goat charges. It manages to stomp on the cobra's tail, pinning it momentarily. What do you think? Could a goat ever win this battle? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic wildlife showdowns. The battle is over. Science behind the venom. King cobra venom is a neurotoxin, which means it attacks the nervous system, paralyzing muscles, including the diaphragm, causing death by respiratory failure. However, venom dosage varies. That said, in a true predatory strike, the king cobra's venom is nearly always lethal to small and medium-sized mammals. Animal intelligence and instinct. An interesting aspect of this matchup is behavior. The king cobra is a calculated killer. It observes, measures, and decides when to attack with precision. The goat operates on instinct, especially when protecting its young or reacting to fear. This instinctual bravery can sometimes catch predators off guard, making goats a rare example of prey that may fight back effectively even if only briefly. Real-world encounters. Although rare, there have been documented cases in rural villages of king cobras attacking livestock, including goats, chickens, and even calves. Farmers often report finding a dead goat with fang marks and a nearby dead or injured cobra. Chickens mysteriously dying overnight, only to discover a snake hiding beneath the coop. Goats acting restless or agitated, a sign that a snake may be nearby. In most cases, if a king cobra bites a goat, the outcome is fatal unless immediate intervention is possible. Let's be clear. In a one-on-one, the king cobra almost always wins. In some cases, a goat may injure or even kill a cobra by stomping on it, especially if the snake is smaller or young. Nature never fails to surprise us. While the king cobra is a deadly predator, the goat's courage and resilience make it a worthy opponent in a fight for survival. The king cobra, the world's longest venomous snake, growing up to 18 feet long. It's not just size that makes it terrifying. In fact, a single bite contains enough venom to kill an elephant or 20 humans. It's smart, agile, and can lift a third of its body off the ground when threatened. It doesn't waste energy unless it knows the outcome is deadly. It's venom, a powerful neurotoxin that attacks the nervous system and can bring down even large animals. And it doesn't just bite. The king cobra strikes with precision, often going for the neck or vital areas. But don't be fooled. Goats are alert, territorial, and have strong legs equipped with sharp hooves that can deliver powerful kicks. They're survivors, often found navigating rocky mountains, wild forests, and farms. On the other side, we have the goat. Now at first glance, a goat may not seem like much of a match. A young brown goat, around 40 kilograms, is grazing near a forest edge. Drawn by the scent of rodents, it slithers quietly until it notices movement. They're also curious, which can either be a strength or a dangerous weakness when dealing with venomous predators. Then, in an unexpected move, it charges, hooves, stomping the ground. It's early morning in the lush countryside, with dew still clinging to the grass. But nearby, in the thick underbrush, a king cobra stirs. The goat, unaware of the danger, steps closer. It's curious, sniffing at the leaves and chewing lazily. A perfect hit, the goat stumbles, confused, not realizing what just happened. The cobra freezes. It lifts its head, rising a full 2 feet off the ground, flaring its iconic hoot in warning. But the goat doesn't understand. It stomps the ground in act of defiance. Breathing becomes difficult. It tries to run, but its legs are weakening. The king cobra watches from a distance, waiting. This is where instinct takes over. Some goats have even been known to survive snake bites, especially if they receive help or the dose was low. The king cobra hisses, a low and chilling sound. It's a final warning. It circles, slinking through the brush, looking for a better strike angle. The goat stands its ground, snorting loudly. King cobras, while usually shy, sometimes venture close to farms in search of rodents or eggs. This surprises the cobra, who quickly slides back under a nearby bush. But it's not retreating. It's repositioning. Without immediate medical attention, most animals collapse within 30 minutes. Remember, the king cobra is a tactical predator. It doesn't rely on brute force, but strategy. Suddenly, whip-fast a cobra strikes. Its fangs sink into the goat's front leg before pulling back just as quickly. But within minutes, the venom spreads. But the goat has to act fast, and it needs to strike before the cobra gets a bite in. Intelligence, patience, and precision can take down even the strongest opponent. The neurotoxins begin to paralyze the goat's muscles. Or is the king cobra simply too deadly? This is its strategy. Strike and wait. Could the goat survive? It depends. If the bite wasn't deep, or if the venom was only partially injected, a strong and healthy goat might fight through the effects. But against a king cobra, the chances are slim. Its venom is deadly and Now, you might be wondering, does this kind of encounter happen in real life? Yes, especially in regions like India, Thailand, and Southeast Asia, where goats are raised near forests. And when they feel threatened, they attack. There have been real incidents where goats were found collapsed near barns only, to be discovered later that a king cobra was hiding nearby. So who wins? If it comes to a physical brawl, the goat could injure the cobra with a powerful kick, even fatally. On the other hand, if the cobra lands just one venomous bite, the goat is doomed. In most realistic cases, the king cobra wins. Its venom, speed, and accuracy make it one of the deadliest predators in such an encounter. This unusual face-off reminds us of something important about nature. Size isn't always the deciding factor. The king cobra is a master of strategy, while the goat is a symbol of endurance and boldness. Both are powerful in their own way. So, what did you think of this wild encounter? Would the goat have a chance? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing animal battles and wild survival stories. Thanks for watching, and stay wild.